We gotta talk, my pack. We gotta talk. It has come to my attention. I've seen this on a Facebook page or so, and we gotta talk about this because this was shown to me. Yeah, you see this post? Who is the stronger Kingpin? We got on one side, we got the late great Michael Clark Duncan, and on the other side we got the extremely talented and current Kingpin Wilson Fisk, Vincent D'Onofrio. Now, when I saw this, and you can clearly see, cause I screenshotted this. This is the post itself. The person that put this up said the Black Kingpin is stronger. Michael Clark Duncan was a very interesting but very cool choice to play a different Wilson Fisk, especially a Wilson Fisk of a different color. And this was at a time still when that whole kind of the whole race changing of a character wasn't as extreme and disdained as it was back then. It wasn't to the point where people, it's woke. I said it before and I'll say it again about that goddamn word. If you don't know what it really means, I'm sorry, that was Hurricane that came up. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you don't know what that word means, please research it, look it up, then tell me what it means. But this was at a time when it wasn't that. And as far as I'm concerned, there was no other actor that I can think of that could pull off Wilson Fisk outside of some professional wrestlers that I know that can't really act. Michael Clark Duncan was the perfect choice. He bulked up to play the role, and he just played a different Wilson Fisk. He was great. I enjoyed him. Rest in peace, sir. But the question isn't their acting abilities. The question is, who is stronger? Who is stronger? Now, if you know Wilson Fisk in the comics, you know that this man has only 2% of his body mass is fat. He's not a fat man. 2% of his body is fat. The rest of it is just muscle. And he's swift as a cat. He knows several martial arts, including sumo, judo. Definitely those two are the biggest ones. But he could throw hands with a lot of greats. And he has also been able to show his extraordinary strength, even though he is not superhuman. And there have been some people that feel like Marvel needs to come out and say, okay, he's a mutant or something like that. But that's what makes Kingpin special, is that he doesn't have powers, but he has this phenomenal strength. Now, there are characters he can't go strength for strength. Like, you will never see Kingpin going blow for blow with the Hulk. And the last time I seen that happen, he did that with Joe Fixit, the Gray Hulk, who by far is one of the weakest Hulks. Get his ass whooped. Joe Fixit humbled him. Let's put that out there. But again, we're talking strength-wise, live action. And it's an easy point, and it's an easy answer. Vincent D'Onofrio. The MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Wilson Fisk is stronger. And there are plenty of evidence to showcase that. So I don't understand why somebody would put that up and say it's Michael Clark Duncan's version, because it's not. It really isn't. There is plenty of evidence to prove otherwise, that Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk is stronger. And let's start. I have never seen, for example, let's go down the list. One of them, and we'll just take. I've never seen Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin rip a door off a car. I ain't never seen Michael Clark Duncan's Wilson Fisk take 3 arrows to the chest and pull them out and keep coming. I ain't never seen Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin get hit by a freaking car, still tank it and get up and keep going. Those are just 3 examples of his strength and his inability. His pain tolerance is ridiculous. We look at Michael Clark Duncan. Well, he had one fight with Daredevil. At the end, Matt was stupid. Ben Affleck's Matt was stupid. Why? Because he went in there hurt. And that was one of the things that he said. The only thing we saw him do is toss Daredevil across the room and knock him into a window. But again, that was it. Strength-wise, that was it. Once Matt started focusing and getting his head right in the game, what did he do? He broke his knees kicked his knees from the front, not the back. He was down on his knees. When we look at the fights with Matt from the MCU and Wilson Fisk, they're drag out fights. And even in that fight, that last fight from season 3, we're gonna use that. A normal man getting just free shots, a man just punching is going to fall. I don't care who you are. It's too much, all that rattling in the head, your brain bouncing off your skull, you either get knocked out or you go into sleep. You're getting knocked out, you're disoriented, you got a concussion. He took all that and was just like, kill me. Yo, and what did I just say? Arrows to the chest, ripped the door off, car, got hit by a car. And there have been other countless errors. Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk is more childlike than ever, because he most of the time he throws a temper tantrum, but at the same time, he is the closest rendition of what Wilson Fisk is in the comics. So I don't want to hear this nonsense of, well, Michael Clark's Wilson Fisk was stronger. No, he wasn't. And then I've seen people, and when I put that, I actually posted on that comment, and people were like, well, you have to blame the writers. No. Stop going with the excuses, because what you said, and I posted this too, I said what you posted was who was stronger, strength-wise. I said strength-wise, correct? They said yeah. And I said, Vincent D'Onofrio, what are you talking about? I said, why would you say Michael Clark Duncan? Strength-wise? No, he's not. Strength-wise, Vincent D'Onofrio is the closest and near perfect adaptation of the source material. Perfect. So why would... I don't know. I don't know why people would think so. So, let's take some votes down in the section down below. I want to hear from you guys. Who is the strongest? Live action Wilson Fisk. It's funny because John Rhys Davis is not here too. Yes, John Rhys Davis played Wilson Fisk in the Trial of the Hulk back in the 80s. He was another Wilson Fisk. You know, just saying, he was there. But we're just talking about Mr. Michael Clark Duncan and Mr. Vincent D'Onofrio. Who is stronger? Who is the stronger? I look forward to hearing this because I want to hear it. I took that right from a Facebook group that I'm not even a part of. It just showed up on my feed, and I was like, I need to get into this. And I made a whole summary. My geekism came out real quick. like I said, geekism is a hell of a drug. Sometimes I gotta really fight to keep it in check. You know, because I don't want to come off like I'm a crazed, but sometimes the older I get, the more I'm like, I need to educate these young bucks. That's what I did. And I look forward to hearing what you got to say. But with that being said, you guys take care. Deuces. I'll see you guys next time.